Hey guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. It's Spicy Friday and we're going to take a break from the election. Yep, let's talk about that. Hey, today's episode is brought to you by all of you Patriots. Every thumbs up is fantastic. Comments down below are fantastic as well. Surprise, surprise. Appreciate each of y'all and your support. Hey, if you don't mind hitting subscribe, that is fantastic as well. Apparently everything's fantastic. What's not fantastic is the election. So I'm going to take a break from that today. A couple of these are loosely related or tangentially related to the election, but overall we're taking a break and just talking about some nonsense from the internet. Available right now, the skull shirts. They're one of my favorites. Link down below for that one as well. Next, here we go. By the power of white girl, I am offended on your behalf. That's the age we're in right now, is people aren't offended for themselves, they're offended for other people. And I know we probably should stand up for those that are less fortunate than ourselves. However, I think usually it's a bunch of white women mad about things. Who is mad at Florida State right now for their mascot? White people. Next. But how do you talk without a brain? Oh, I'm the ATF. It's pretty good. I could while away the hours. Ba-dum-dum-da-da-da. Next. Shig shower. We said a heartfelt goodbye to Sean Connery last several days, and I think it's been good. You know, it's been good to kind of relive some of that stuff. I mean, he did his first Bond movie 58 years ago. The dude lived a long time. Interestingly, that's a wig that he's wearing right there. He wore a wig in every single one of his Bond movies. What does that have to do with anything? Nothing. What I do think is also interesting is how many guys got so upset over the last several days over every old Bond photo shoot picture. He's got his finger on the trigger, and people have been so upset about that. These are people that lived on cigarettes, whiskey, and red meat and were worried about trigger discipline. That wasn't even taught in the military way back when. So we say goodbye to James Bond and to all of you morons that are whining about trigger discipline from in a 70-year-old picture. The wolves ain't ready. Next, at Chris Frenzy says this: there's an app for your phone that will identify which of your high school friends would have joined the Nazi party in the 1930s. It's called Facebook. They're ready to turn somebody in. Buongiorno. Gorlami. Next. My rifle costs too much to spray paint. That's why no one will remember your name. That's from Lucas over at T-Rex Arms. Pretty good. Good movie. Good movie. I would say high end of pretty good movie. High end. Not a great movie, but pretty good. Yeah, it's interesting. Will people remember your name? That's not bad. There was a little feedback that Lucas was getting on a video where he was spray painting guns, and people were like, mine's too nice. I'm not going to spray paint my Noveski. Yeah, no one's going to remember your name. Next, Iraq veteran 888888 says this: business owners boarding up in case the party of love and tolerance loses. It's been kind of fun. Again, I don't want to chase the election situation, but it's kind of interesting to see why people were boarding up, and then also which cities were they having to board them up. Wasn't right-wing cities. Next, Mr. Michael Mija says this: so, is COVID over now, or do we have to wait for the rest of the votes to get counted? Next, here's a meme that I made. I made this myself the other day. I put it on Instagram, and y'all liked it, so I'm showing it. My wallet. My gun addiction. That poor cat. Look at that cat's face. How many of y'all have gun shopping addictions? I do. The first step is admitting it. I don't want to change, though. Not at all. I bought some parts just today. There was a great sale I found on Reddit Gun Deals this morning. Got a new trigger coming in the mail. Why? Because America. Next, when you see Biden's gun control plan, panic. When you remember you're not going to comply anyway. It's calm. Next. Palmetto State Armory. Gun channels on YouTube. Bowing to the PSA. I don't know. That's a pretty good meme. I've reviewed Palmetto State stuff. It runs, and it runs great. I think maybe we could replace that Palmetto State Armory. I don't know who made this, by the way, but replace that Palmetto State Armory verbiage right there, the text, with Olight. Take my firstborn son. I just said foist. My firstborn son. Next. I'm not stopping. We're doing this. Up next, when you pick up your semi-auto belt fed from your FFL. I am speed. Kachow. Next. When you say you're a Brandon Herrera fan, well, name one AK-50 that he's sold. I talked about Brandon a couple weeks ago and mentioned that his AK-50, and several of y'all are like, what's the deal with you making fun of his AK-50? I'm like, what AK-50? I've never seen one. Looking at you, Brandon. Next. How Hunter Biden shovels snow. That's probably the spiciest one of the week, I think. This wasn't a super spicy week. It was hard. By the way, it was hard to find these this week because everything's about a subject that I'm not talking about anymore. Up next is my favorite of the week. Let me know your favorite. Let me know down below what's your favorite one. And did you enjoy taking a break from the nonsense that's going on 24/7 right now? I sure did. Had a great time getting these ready for y'all. Here's my favorite next. All you DAMN kids with your Fortnites and your Black Ops, y'all wouldn't even make it past the Kansas River. Check out that floppy disk. Holy cow. We had an Apple IIe. This is probably 82 or 83 at my elementary school. We had two Apple IIs, or Apple IIe I think they were called. And man, you put that thing in, you could hear that disc grinding and get a play. I could do it every morning, 5 days a week before school. Got to play the Oregon Trail. Man, I could time out that space button to send that shotgun blast out to take down my dare meat. Those were good days on the Oregon Trail. Hey, I thought it was a fun week. Some stuff that was a nice break from what's been going on. Once again, I don't have anything.
12 seconds later.
All right, I got it right here. It is. It took me a second. I had to make a break, but check this bad boy out. To anyone that's against us or our freedom to have fun on the internet or to search memes and have a good time with nonsense digitally, that is a lot of fun. To all of y'all, appreciate each of y'all, and to anyone that is against us or our way of life, from my cold, dead hands. Have a good weekend, y'all. Bye.